Before I begin my story, I have a surprise for us. Mrs. Deshi sent our next lesson in the mail to my house, and you won't believe what she sent us. So, our next lesson is going to be butterflies. But before a butterfly is a butterfly, it's something else. Can you see what these are? They are itty bitty caterpillars. And our caterpillars are really busy right now. They have one job. They need to eat. This brown stuff on the bottom is their food, and they're going to be eating this for the next few days, possibly a week. It just depends. So I am going to make sure that all of my YouTube videos, all of my Zoom videos show these guys growing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 busy caterpillars right now. They're moving around quite a bit. As they get bigger, they're going to slow down and make their way to the top of this cup. When they get to the top and they've eaten enough food, they're going to turn into a chrysalis. But we'll talk about this all next week. Right now, all I want you to do is pay attention to their size and how busy they are. And we're going to watch and see what happens to these guys, and we'll talk more about this next week. But I didn't want you to miss any days of their growth. So this is where we're starting, and I'll make sure that you guys see them almost every day. So here we go with our story. We're going to end our lesson on Under the Sea with Commotion in the Ocean. Commotion in the Ocean is a pretty cool book. It goes over a lot of the animals that are in the ocean. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea. Swimming through the pages of this book, there are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's a turtle and a big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. So we are in a submarine going deep down into the ocean to see who lives there. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. What color's our crab? Red. Turtles. We crawl up to the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then we hatch. They scamper about in the sand. Look at all those baby turtles. Let's count the babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow! 8 green baby turtles. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them try to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you, it's more of a click, whistle, squeak. 1, 2, 3, 4 baby dolphins, and the dolphins are blue. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. Look at the angelfish. Jellyfish. The jellyfish just love to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling, lots of good fun. There's our jellyfish with her wiggly jiggly tentacles. Shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. Would you take a good look inside that mouth? Look at those teeth. Swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few with my sword. Skewer means he pokes them all on his long nose, which is like a sword. Octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me hold on my children and tickle each one on the tummy. 8 arms. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you imagine having 8 arms? Stingray. stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings, but don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. And his tail is saying, zzz. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. Deep sea, miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth, and some have great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Some of them glow in the dark, deep, deep in the sea. The blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as a giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Wow, 100 feet long? We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. These are barnacles. They stick to the whale, but they're alive. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber, and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellowed out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. The walruses each have 2 big tusks. Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide, and when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. All the penguins are jumping in the ocean. Polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children. Since it's very cold out there, she has 2 baby cubs. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly, the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other animals we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. So do you remember who we met? The jellyfish, the angelfish, the dolphin, the swordfish, the shark, the blue whale, the lobster, and the octopus. That's it for Under the Sea. I hope you had a great week with me. See you in Zoom tomorrow. Have a great day.